says, I keep hearing from the people that work around me that I'm not communicating my vision as a leader very well. What can I do to help with that? And so first of all, I want to say that don't be too hard on yourself, because every leader I know has gotten this feedback. It's quite difficult to communicate your vision to people who either don't hear it very often or kind of weren't involved in its creation. So it's quite a common problem. But my suggestion is a couple of things. So first of all, your vision needs to be very simple. So from a communication kind of theory standpoint, really people can kind of only hold like 3 distinct topics in their head for very long. And so if you have a strategy or a vision that is quite long, multifaceted, there's point A, point B, point C, point A2, B2, C2, et cetera, and you have a very complex thing you're trying to communicate, you're dead in the water. I mean, it's not gonna stick. So you need to simplify at least the top level, the first and main communication needs to be very simple with at most 3 points, which is why I have a 3-pillar framework. Is because 3 is the magic number for communications. So that's one thing. The second thing that you can do, and I suggest that you consider doing, is can you make those 3 points of your strategy or your vision, can you make those visual in some way? Can you find a way to make a little graphic that shows kind of what those 3 things are? So that you not only have words that you're communicating, but you also have a picture that you're communicating. So think about that. I mean, you do not have to do that on your own. That is what communications people are for. That's what, I mean, if you're working in an organization, if you're a leader in an organization, go talk to your communications team and tell them what you're talking about. If you're an entrepreneur, you can work with places, there's tons of places that will help you with logo branding. This isn't quite a logo, but it's kind of like a logo for your initiative as opposed to a logo for your company. So, but it's the same idea. It should be somebody who you can talk to and say, these are the 3 points I'm trying to convey. Help me turn this into a picture. And you can find people, as low as $100 that will help you with this if you need to go outside of an organization. So 1 is the simplification. 2 is the picture. And the third, and do you see how I'm actually using my own communication strategy to communicate this communication strategy? The third thing is that you need to repeat your 3-point strategy ad nauseum. In fact, I just saw a great LinkedIn post from somebody that I follow who said, you'll know they get it when they start rolling their eyes. I mean, you just have to communicate this thing so frequently that it's going to feel, it's going to grate on your nerves. But I'm telling you, people, they just get so much other information throughout the day and throughout the weeks and months, maybe between you presenting this, that it doesn't stick. And so what I suggest you do is to just come up with a very brief intro. Every time you are in front of people talking about your vision and your strategy, you can simply stand up and say, show your picture as a reminder. Our vision is these 3 points. You show your picture, point 1, point 2, point 3. And right now I'm talking about, point 3, I guess, whatever. And then you launch into whatever it is that you thought you were going to say, because you thought everybody already knew your vision, but they don't. So just every time, this is your intro. Your intro is you stand up, you show your graphic. This is my vision. 1, 2, 3, and today I'm talking about point 3. And then you can launch into your details. If you're really able to, then if you have it, like if you have a slide deck, all of those slides have your little graphic, your little 3-point graphic on it. but you're just constantly reinforcing this message of what it is. And then eventually, people will pick up on this is the 3-point strategy, and it will stick, but it's going to take longer than you want it to. And that's really how you can do that is to just use the simplified 3-point strategy, the graphic, and then the constant reinforcement.